Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake, aka Tag, and today we're back at it with quite possibly the easiest deck in Clash Royale, Golem Clone. We've got so many skeleton bait cards with the skeleton army, the skeleton barrel, the skeleton dragons, and of course we gotta complete the Halloween theme with the Night Witch. When you get a golem on top of your opponent's tower and clone it up, and then you get double explosions, so many situations you'll be able to rocket cycle them from that point on. It's hilarious because they never expect the rocket and they always rage when it happens. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the best Golem clone deck in Clash Royale. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are supporting the channel by using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from creator code SirTag goes directly back into improving the channel's setup and editing. And it allows me to upload on a daily basis while taking full-time college courses. So I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Yo, this guy's name is Let Me Cry. Well, I will let you cry after we just destroy you with Golem Clone. He's gonna mortar. And now he doesn't have mortar to go pull the golem to the middle. I can build up a massive push now. And he is undoubtedly going to be crying after this one, Chief. So we can go for the Night Witch in the back. Oh my goodness, dude. You're going to go in? You're going to go insane. That means I can go for Skeleton Dragons, have all the Night Witch bats just to start to accumulate. He has no way to pull. He has no way to defend. And he has absolutely no elixir either. So I can go in for the clone now. Make sure that we get the Night Witches spamming him. And dude, look at the bats. Oh my goodness. Look at that damage. Holy crap, guys. That's 1,500 damage. No, 1,600 damage just from bats. He had Fireball too. So if he didn't have Fireball, that was going to be 3-crown push. But luckily for this man, he had the Fireball to save his butt. So I don't really want to drop any elixir on the mortars, guys. So when you see a mortar deck and you've got Golem Clone, you know that it's just going to be a bad decision for you to do anything on that. I'm going to go for a Skarmy on top of the miner just to shut it down, and then the Skarmy's going to tank for the bats so we don't lose our entire tower. But every single time this guy doesn't have mortar in cycle, he has no way of pulling the golem. As we saw before, if the bats get immediately on top of your tower, you're going to... Oh, man. What are you doing? What are you thinking here? If I just go in for arrows, that means that none of your units get on top. Then I can Night Witch. And now, you gave us a massive possible elixir trade, dropping your Rascals and your Goblin Gang. 8 elixir into 3 elixir arrows. And here comes the pain train. Choo-choo! The Golem Clone is reining in the dominance on the tower. And all the bats, dude, they are just having a great time. They're having a festival here. So, how are we going to play this, man? Do we even support this? Going for Skeleton Dragons on top of your Dark Goblin to make you even more sad? Yeah, I guess we're going to add insult to injury, drop more elixir, and force out this guy's Bard Barrel on the right. So the good thing about this deck is, guys, I don't care about my left-hand tower because I can just take the right hand. He's going to drop everything he has on us. Oh, okay. Well, I can actually arrow here. Shut that all down. Hit the miner as well with arrows, I believe. And then we can go in for Night Witch. So it doesn't really matter how much damage you get on the left. It doesn't really matter how much damage you get on the right. The only thing that matters to me is asserting dominance and taking all of your towers like a savage. Here we go. We're going to go for the clone here because we're going to be able to get the Skeleton Barrel cloned up. We know he's probably going to Fireball that, so we go for the Skeleton Dragons in the middle. Then we go for the arrows, and that's just too much to handle. It's too hot to handle. You got to get out of this kitchen, and I hope that you get a better matchup next time because this just is not fair. I'm able to ignore every single one of his pushes, and he can't ignore the fact that he's getting 3-crown guys. I guess he can by chucking his phone in the river or just stopping playing the game, like maybe just double tap, swipe up, and he's like, wait, I'm just going to ignore that this ever happened. I can't accept the responsibility of playing another Golem Clone matchup. And you know what? Look at us, guys. We're 7-0. We're cruising right through, and we're not going to lose anytime soon with this deck. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. What's happening, brother? What are you going to have in store for us? We don't have our Golem. Oh, you're going to have P.E.K.K.A. Poison probably. So I was going to say, since we don't have our Golem, have to go for the Night Witch, or I have to go for a Skarmy on defend most likely. So I just want to wait for our opponent to make the first play, and then we'll go in for the rocket right on top of the Magic Archer because we do not want that to eviscerate our Night Witch bats. We want to force out a Zap or an Electro Wizard or something else. Plus, get a lot of damage on your tower, and we cycle, so it's worth it. Hey. All right, you're going to go for a Zap as we anticipated. Now you have no way of killing the Skarmy, so this is going to be able to shut down the Bandit definitively and force out way more elixir. So maybe he goes Royal Ghost. That's what I would expect. Oh, he's going to go Pencil opposite lane. That's really interesting, my dude. I was not anticipating that one, Chief. Skeleton Dragons are going to be able to shut that down. And then we can go for a Skeleton Barrel in front. The Skeleton Army, but it's not actually a Skeleton Army, but it is. So we're going to go in for A whole bunch of clone damage. And look, guys, even when he goes in for the poison, the skeleton dragons are melting away his tower. It's toxic, dude. It's even more toxic than your poison. So we can go for a Golem in the back because you don't have poison in cycle. And then we just go in for a Night Witch. And we overwhelm you because I don't think it's possible to defend this. Oh, man. The only way that our deck could be more toxic is if we had Fireball to kill his Magic Archer. So then he had no way of splashing down our Night Witch and all of our bait cards if we were able to get his poison out of cycle. However, he's still not going to have poison for another 3 cards. So I don't care. I'm just going to go in for the Skeleton Dragons with our Night Witch. Usually you don't do this. Usually you don't give them that amount of poison value. But do we care?
I don't care.
The answer is a resounding no. We can also go in for a skeleton army right on top of that Royal Ghost. Make sure that he doesn't get any damage while we take the tower on the other side. Oh, dude, what are you doing? You're insane. You're absolutely out of your mind, brother. I can go in for a skeleton barrel here, and you don't have zap, so I just clone it. And then we probably take your tower on the left. So, yeah, you're going to go for an Electro Wizard, but it dies. Imagine using a clone to get like 1,000 damage on your opponent's tower. And on top of that, guess what else you do? You're able to finish off a 4 elixir cost card for a +1 elixir trade. Just doesn't seem fair, guys. I don't know about you, but that's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. So I'm going to go for arrows. Bandit's still going to stay alive, but it's fine. We go for a skeleton barrel here. I don't really want to go for a clone. I just want to make sure that I can defend here. We know he's going to poison this, but he will lose the tower because the skeleton barrel just does so much damage before the poison actually even kicks in and does the value that he needs. So, you know what I can do is I can go for a Golem in the pocket since we still have the Night Witch. There is no way for you to deal with those bats that are swarming towards the 3. Oh my goodness, dude. Wait, can I just clone? I don't even need to. I could rocket him. Even if he got into a situation where he was somehow able to obliterate all of the Golem before it got onto the tower, he would have just got rocketed and arrowed. You know what? I almost wish I could have done that because no one expects the rocket with Golem clone, right? They just get so more frustrated when that happens. I feel kind of bad playing this deck. I feel like my morals are being corrupted and I'm just becoming a really bad person. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and unfortunately, we don't have our Golem. I cursed myself. I was like, yo, we got Golem in our starting hand every single game. And now we have to dig like a miner to try to get that Golem, guys. How deep will it be?
Keep looking, man. Dig deeper. Negatory. Still searching.
Please. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. We're back to it after like 3 cards cycled. So we cycled 2. We're going to cycle our 3rd, our Skeleton Dragon. It wasn't our last card, fortunately. Please don't have Fireball. Please don't have Fireball. Okay, Poison is bad, but it's not as bad as Fireball because you could have eradicated that and got so much chip damage on us, my man. Want to start our Golem in the back in the lane that he is damaged? Because guess what, man? We want you to try to go opposite lane here. And then we just shut down with the Scarby. He's a bit triggered that we start our Golem there. Please, I want to get a better hand. If you go and drop anything in the left-hand lane, the Scarby's going to give us value. Then we can Skeleton Barrel on the other side. Okay, that's even better. We can just arrow the Firecracker and shut that down. Then we go in for a Skeleton Barrel. And then we bypass. Oh, wait, guys. I can go in for a clone, and he's going to mess up the small spell that he's about to drop on it, most likely. Oh, let's go. He messed up the Royal Delivery because we were able to push back the Skeleton Barrel. So when it popped, his Royal Delivery was premature, and we messed it up, and we basically take out his entire tower because of that. So Royal Delivery, you have to queue it in super early. So as a result, if you're not able to hit the timing perfectly like that, you're just going to lose. So that was kind of a failed snap, but you know, we don't talk about that, guys. We only talk about how we took his tower. Looking at the game half full, glass half full mentality. So probably just going for the Golem in the back and the left-hand side, and then maybe go in for a Night Witch as well. So we're looking at this game. We're pretty happy against Carlos Daniel, and he, you know what? He's chomping at the bit, literally with his nails, man. That can't be healthy. That can't be sanitary, my dude. You need to stop that habit right now. We're going to go in for a Night Witch in the back with our Golem. We can also go in for a Skeleton Barrel if we need to, but you know the bad thing about this is I need to save the arrows every single time for the Firecracker, so I'm not allowed to go for arrows on those bats. Those bats are allowed to just do whatever they want to our tower. You know what? We can go for a clone, so then we get double Golem death damage on your tower, so it just accentuates our advantage. We're in a really good spot, guys.
Wow, that's a lot.
He's able to take 1 tower, but he'll lose the game after. So we're just going to go for a Golem. Yep, I don't care about that Royal Jet. We just let it flow. Let it flow. Let it be. We don't care. As long as you don't try to 3-crowd me, we're chilling. And I can let the Firecracker just meet its inevitable demise as well. So awesome stuff. Skeleton Dragons are going to be dispersed. We'll see if he tries to go in for a poison. Yo, he doesn't know that we have rocket yet, right? We haven't showcased that just yet. So the poison's going to run out, and then he's quite often on a timer when it does. Want to go for our arrows here. We're going to go in for our clone. Clone it all up. The double golem. Wait, did you guys see that? The golem got pushed off of the goblin cage onto the tower. That was absolutely insane. Because the clone had to make space for the double golems. It's like, psych, we don't have room for you here, golem. You're too big. Threw him off to the side, right onto the tower. And the golem's like, I guess I'll go here. I guess I'll win the game. And, you know, I couldn't have made me any more happy. It's crazy that I've been playing Clash Royale for almost 4 years now, and you still see new interactions like that you never see before. This game is just awesome. All right, we got a game against someone in their final form. Well, dude, I'm going to show you my final form. Golem in the back, first play. And he can't stop laughing. He's not happy. He is not a happy camper. You know, he's laughing on the outside, but he's crying on the inside. He is just crestfallen to the umpteenth degree. So I just want to go in for skeleton dragons as quickly as possible on top of that Sparky. Make sure that he's not able to get anything on top of that, though. And look at all the value we're getting, guys. He doesn't know that we have rocket, by the way. That's the pure skill that the skeleton dragon clone exemplifies, guys. Rocket. Having rocket with the skeleton dragon clone. That is something that you probably haven't seen before. So he doesn't have heal spirit and cycle, so we can just go in for a skeleton army right on top, shut down the musketeer, and supplement our skarmy with even more skeletons from the barrel. It's a party on the tower, dude. All the skeletons are just dancing around, and they're having a grand old time. So I can rocket. I'm wondering if I should rocket the tower or wait for him to drop something in front of his Sparky. I'm just going to rocket the tower. I'm not going to get a little bit too greedy and wait. So we'll see what he's going to do. We get that chip damage. 432 is nothing to scoff at. That's a lot of value. Okay, so here's a huge issue, guys. I can't defend this adequately. I need to go in for a skeleton dragon so then I don't get 3 crowned. That is the MO. That is the game plan. As long as we don't get 3 crowned, I'm okay with it. And the mini pack is going to give him a lot of value, man. So it's a little bit concerning every single time that mini pack decides to chomp at my tower. It's a lot of damage. So I could probably go for a golem in the back and just take damage on the right. The main issue with this matchup, despite us having rocket for the Sparky and a plethora of answers for his Goblin Giant and spam, is if he doesn't go same lane as us and he goes for mini pack a Goblin Giant opposite lane and he just zaps our Skarmy, he can take a tower whenever he wants. So that's the main issue, guys. That's the only thing that we have to be cautious about and careful here. So yet again, we're going to go in for a rocket on the Sparky. It's going to just get knocked back, so we're going to be able to rocket the skeleton dragons as well. You guys notice how we were patient and we waited.
I say patience. Patience.
Patience is a virtue, guys. That's what my mama always said. We're going to go in for a skeleton army right on top of the musketeer, shut it down, and this is where we declare our dominance and mark our territory with our Christopher Columbus elixir. I don't even know what to say, guys. I was just going to say abundance of elixir, but I just feel so ashamed because I didn't really spend that much elixir. I really just dropped, I don't know, man. I'm just dropping units haphazardly, not really caring, capriciously dropping our defenses here, and he's not able to 3 crown us. With 13 seconds left, we will proclaim victory. This man is just going to laugh, but you know, as we said at the start, throwback to when he was crying at the start of the game when he saw the golem. He's not happy. He is not a happy camper. It's just cyclical. He's crying again, guys. GG, well played, and peace out. Dude, he's trying to laugh, but it's just not going to work, bro. I'm sorry. It's really hard to laugh off these type of defeats where the skeletons just swarm your tower, cripple your morale, and crush your phone. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. Oh, dude, come on, man. We don't have our golem. That's not what we want to see. I'm going to go and cycle my skeleton dragons here, and we'll see if we can embrace the meme that is Halloween. Yes, brother, every single card has to be spooky. You're going to go in for the skeleton dragons. I guess the barbarian isn't that spooky, but we've got the witch, the night witch. We've got the skeleton dragons. We've got the Skarmy. We've got the skeletons from the barrel. I mean, we've got everything we could ever ask for that's going to be Halloween themed. And this guy, he's embracing the meme as well. He's going to go for night witch in the back. And those bats, you know, they're encroaching on my territory right now. But golem versus golem matchups, they're always fun because if you've got clone, you get way more firepower than your opponent has. Also, if I eliminate the Night Witch really early on when he doesn't have Barb Barrel, then it's going to be a sad time for him. Oh my gosh, guys. So our Night Witch is going to provide counter push where his Night Witch is gone, vanquished from this world. And on top of that, he's dropping even more elixirs. So we're able to propel our skeleton dragons on top. And we're going to get phenomenal counter pressure with the Night Witch bats, the skeleton dragons, and also the Night Witch staying alive. This counter pressure is going to be insurmountable. There is no way for you to defend this, my dude. We're going to clone it up, get the Night Witch and the skeleton dragons on top of your tower, and wow, that's what we like to see. So we spooked his tower, we took it out, and I don't know, we're just making a huge Halloween stew of all these Clash Royale skeleton and witch cards, man.
Spooky happy, spooky happy.
Feels good that our delectable snack was rated 10 out of 10 and we took the tower. All right, so you know what? I'm going to go same lane as you just because I don't really feel like it's necessary to try to 3-crown right now. I'd rather play safe rather than sorry. I don't know if you're just going to like go drop arrows if I try to stockpile too much. So it's better for us to provide some type of tank for our Night Witch so we don't get 3-crowned by you. So usually I like going balls to the walls with aggression, but when you're playing against another Golem deck, you can secure the bag and secure the win by just playing safe and sound and working on counter pressure because you know what? I just want him to arrow me. That's all I really want. And the skeleton dragons in the air, well, you're not going to be able to kill them just because our skeleton dragons get the first shot. Then I can arrow and we are chilling. 110% chilling then. Wait, he dropped way too much elixir. What is he trying to do? Our Night Witch is going to be able to kill his because his bats are just going to explode afterward. Then his Golem dies. Yo, he just overspent so hard. Let's go, man. So we can go for our Night Witch here. We can go in for our skeleton dragons. And look at this massive push that we're about to unleash on him. Oh, wait. It's got Barb Barrel and arrows. I actually kind of forgot about that. That worked out quite well for him. But now you lose the game. So despite that being really good for you, man, in the moment, you're going to be a sad panda now. We can go for the rocket. We got skeleton dragons up in here. And then we go for the clone. So we get double Golem death damage. Oh my gosh. You know, it's kind of broken. If you get 2 Golems exploding on your opponent's tower and then you just rocket, I'm pretty sure that takes the tower 9 times out of 10. So you don't even need units. You can just go Golem, clone it, get it on top of your opponent's tower, rocket, and win the game. Not very fair, but man, is it funny. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. So if I go for Night Witch in the back, I can go for a gold, and we can body block our Night Witch. She is not going to tread ahead, go to dangerous territory without the support of her Golem.
Excuse
the Golem
me.
is actually going to keep her on a leash.
Excuse me?
She is not going anywhere. So we want to go in for arrows on top of the Firecracker. He's going to have Prince, so it's definitely going to be Fireball Royal Giant. Not going to be a good matchup for us. But I'm going to try my hardest to win it. Wait. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing that we have a chance in a matchup that is not good for us. So if I go for a Skarmy in the middle, he doesn't pre-log it then, right? There's no chance of that. I was a little bit scared. I was like, wait, you might pre-log right down the middle and I get a Prince connection. I don't like that. I hate when that happens. It is strictly against my religion to ever drop the Skarmy right down the middle in the most opportune circumstances for our opponent. So he's going to Firecracker. Obviously, that's going to give him a lot of value, but doesn't hit all the skeletons immediately. So we're able to swarm the tower. Oh my gosh, that didn't really give him value at all. Wait, can the baby... Oh, I was going to say baby dragon, but they're skeleton dragons. Have you guys done that before? You're like, kind of the same animation, right? So sometimes I just look at the animation and then I get this weird conception that they're the same card. Anyway, so I probably want to go in for a Golem if I can, but I'm not 100% convinced that this Night Witch is going to give us too much value, so maybe we Golem in the back. Yeah, the Night Witch wouldn't be able to kill that fully and survive. He's going to go for a log, so he's going to go all in with that. I don't know why you're doing that. You were going to take the tower anyway. You definitely overexerted yourself there, brother. So, at this point in the game, I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling confident.
Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high.
And I don't care that you have Fireball, man. The main thing that you guys want to be cognizant of is if your opponent's got Fireball, you do not stack too much crap. So, in every circumstance that I can, we're going to make sure that we are waiting around, dropping our Skeleton Dragons separate from our other stuff. And look, the Firecracker died! No way, no way. That was not a situation that I was anticipating. I was like, wait, I'm going to have to wait and cycle back to arrows to finish that off. But it's working out, guys. It's going well. Life is good. We go him in the pocket, and we rock his world. So if he goes for a Firecracker, we still have Elixir for arrows. Wait, the Little Larrys. Are we going to 3-crown him? The Little Larrys and the moral support of the Skeleton Dragon. It's too much to handle. It's too hot to handle. I can go for a clone as well with the Skeleton Barrel as well. And then we go in for Skeleton Dragons. It's just a party of skeletons here. It's not even Halloween, but it is at the same time. Oh my gosh. I probably traumatized this man. And if he liked Halloween before, there is no chance in heck that he likes it anymore. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance.